Well, good morning, fellow entrepreneurs, candle lovers, and Mia Bella team members. So this is my first with you guys, and I thought I'd say hi in person as I have my original Mia Bella hat on. I pulled it out because it is a new day starting, and so I thought I'd wear my old hat, and also because I cut my hair, so we know how that goes. I wanted to reach out today. There's so many questions that are out there and concerns that you guys have, and that's why we put up this private page for the people that came over from your former company. And number one, we appreciate your business. We are honored that you've taken a look at our company, and after the disaster that you just had, you're willing to join us and come on board and get right back in the swing of things. And we are family run for 21 years, and that's not going to change. There'll never be a big corporation here. It's about a family, and we're having fun. If you can see above my head there, that it was my 70th birthday. And if I showed you the wall over there, which I think I should, you'll see on the wall there's some lollipops and things over there, along with a lot of family things. And those lollipops are from my 60th birthday. So who knows how long I'll leave those signs up above my head. Unless I keep hitting it, then I'll have to pull it down. So there's lots of questions that you guys have. And as you're bringing on more team members and people are coming in wanting to know about the product and compensation plan and all that, I'm going to give you a few updates right now. I saw a message about the ID Distributor, which is our newest addition to the company. It's the internet distributor. So it's $9.95 to join, and if you're the sponsor, you get a $5 bonus, signing bonus. As with all new signups, there's a $5 bonus in there. And you'll also, on the $5.95 a month, you will get commission on that. The internet distributor does have a back office. They can see all the different pricings, but they can't buy in the back office like you can. They have to go online and buy retail, and they will get 20% commission. Now, if they bought a candle, retail, the wholesale price of that candle, let's just talk about the 16 ounce to keep the complication simple. That's $10.95. You'll get commission based on where they're at in your network on the $10.95, on the wholesale price of the product. So that answers a question that I saw this morning. So it's a place for somebody that just wants to have an internet business. They don't want to recruit anybody. They can buy at a 20% discount. They can't recruit anybody. They're just paying for that website. They can't build a team. They can always upgrade or downgrade, depending. That's all good. Let's see, what other questions? So, some exciting news. So our software is 20 years old, and it's been updated a few times, but it was built in-house. And the first software that we had was from a young company. And it took us to the next level. You always take things to the next level as your business grows. And I believe that we're going to bring a lot of people over from your old company that are looking for a family-oriented home business with good products and good compensation. That I was on the phone, actually right before you guys came on board, but more serious now, about upgrading our software, which will give us more advantages for home parties, for online parties, because a lot of their software handles that. And we could integrate our software into theirs, and we have IT talking to them now, and we're going to have a call later today. And so we're pretty excited about that because it'll be brand new, fresh software, and we'll be able to do a lot more things as far as bonuses and things that our software, it would be a Band-Aid to put some of those things into motion. So the goal is to have new software for the fall season, and to have everything integrated over, to make some tweaks to the compensation plan, to give a little more money back to those retailers and to the team builders. And as you know, in networking, you people say that you can retire, but we never really retire in networking because we have fun talking to people all the time. It's what we do. Networking is our life, and if it's your life, which I believe it is for many of you, your life is selling candles and talking to people. So we never retire. People say to me all the time, well, you're 70, aren't you going to ever retire? And I go, I'll probably die if I retire because I love what I do. I love talking to people every day. I love the challenge of new product launches and finding new products and finding new ideas. And just like all of you out there, I've always built my business by passing out samples and talking to people. And I learned a long time ago, and many of you heard this, but most of you haven't. We marketed a product with the guy that did the Dos Equis commercials. His name is Jonathan Goldsmith. And he was the guy that I'm sure many of you saw his commercials. He was the biggest for the brand of Dos Equis beer. I don't always drink beer, but when I do. And he was in network marketing. And Charlie and I traveled the country and built international businesses with him for, 5-6 years. I really don't. Time flies. And so one day we were having dinner, and he said to me, do you think you're a good salesman? And I said, well, I think so. And he goes, in this industry, we're not salespeople. And I was confused. And he said to me, we're vendors of opportunity. There's opportunity all around us, but we're vendors of this opportunity. And we're just one out there, but we believe we have one of the best. And he said, so our job is to tell people about our product and our company and ourselves. And if they shake their head north and south, we talk more. If it's east and west, we're gone. We have nothing to sell people. We expend energy trying to sell people. Oh my God, you'd be so good at this opportunity. It's not about us, it's about them. Is the opportunity right for them? If it is, we move forward. If it's not, we move on. The great news is they may come back after that because we gave them all the information that they needed to make a decision. And the timing just may not be right at this time. In my first business, I owned a formal wear company. And so this was way before the internet and everything. And so, but I kind of had the internet because every Thursday and Friday, people would fly in from all over the world to go to weddings. We had a large formal wear business. And so people would fly in to pick up their tux. And I would always talk to them about my other business, not my formal wear business, but my other business. And one day a guy came in and he had grease under his nails. He did paving. He owned a paving company. But he had a lot of contacts. And I said to him about my other business, and he told me his wife was a nurse. And it was a skincare company called New Skin. Many of you may know it. Some of you may have been involved over the years. They've been around for a long time, since probably 84. And he said to me, I'm always looking for something. My slow season's coming up now. It was a fall wedding. And my wife's a nurse. So he took some hand cream sample with a business card and came back and built one of the biggest organizations, one of my biggest leagues. He got me to $9,000 a month within a year. And see, a lot of people would have never talked to this guy about nutrition and skincare because he had grease under his nails. But I talk to everybody because you never know who you're talking to and what their needs are. And we're information givers. And I always say my lifestyle's my pathway. So wherever I'm at, if somebody's an arm length away, which we can't do right now, unfortunately, is give them a sample and tell them who I am and what I have. And I'm sure that's how many of you have built your incredible business with your other company. And I'm sure you're going to build an incredible business here with us. Charlie and I and Michael are very accessible. We know that, how many people call here and go, well, I have a question, but I'm one of your little distributors. And I got angry because there is no such thing as a little distributor. If you buy 3 candles a year from us, you're important to our company. And we take the time to talk to you and get your questions answered. Sometimes it takes a day or two. As we grow, we all understand that. But we know how important each and every one of you are as customers and as distributors. So I'm excited about the future. I'm saddened right now about the loss of life and how our lives have changed. But I believe, as you're hearing from everybody out there, that we'll come back stronger and bigger and better once this opens up. Our goal right now is to bring as many people over in your company that are out there, that are in shock, that don't know what they're going to do, maybe have lost some money. I just fulfilled a fundraiser for someone that they had lost their money. They wrote the check with your old company, and the check was cashed, and there was nothing they could do, and they were out all this money. And we helped them out, and we got them 300 candles, and I made sure we shipped them real quick because they were waiting over a month or a month and a half for this. And so I believe the order went out yesterday. I went out and picked most of it myself. So if you're on here and there's a mistake in your order, it's on me because I'm not an order puller. I have problems, I'll grab the wrong jar. I don't know. I just have issues. And my son tells me to stay in the office. Stay here, Dad. This is where you belong. But I was out there and we pulled that order because we felt bad. Those of you, hopefully, that use credit cards that never received your product, hopefully the credit card company will back that. I'm sure they will. So we're here to support. We're excited to have you on board. We look forward to many more of you coming on. We're going to have some hiccups, especially now. I got a call yesterday on our catalogs. The company's down, but we had a backup company, and they believe they can reproduce our catalogs in 7 to 10 days. The other company, we don't know when they're going back. They're in New Jersey. They're having issues. And so we'll run into some of that. We still have a lot of inventory in here, sales aids. Michael just told me that a lot of you are buying the orchard line. And we had to pull 1 or 2 of those till he gets to pour it. We have all of the ingredients that we need, but we just don't have time to pour it. And because there's only 2 people back there. And so many of you have said, thank you, you got your products real fast. Michael and David are, let's just say they're working their butt off back there. And but they're excited. They're excited to see that we're still here, that we're still in business, and we're able to come in here because it's just family. We go right home from here. We really don't go out. And the rest of the staff, we're paying them. They're home, the manufacturing people. And we told them, don't worry about it. Just stay home. We'll pay you. I don't want you in the building because they don't know where you've been. And so that's where we're at right now. I know you have a lot of other questions on commissions and being paid. And we're going to tweak some of the compensation plan to make it better, as I said before. And with the new software, I believe we'll have a better system for home parties, which I'm hearing you, that you do a lot of home parties and fundraising, which we already do. But I think we'll have a better integrated software package by July. It's going to take them that long once we tell them what we want. And we're going to go over that, and we're doing some test runs. They have a test back office where we can put some of our data in and take a look at it ourselves. So our IT will take a look at all that. We'll be ready for the fall season. Like I said, I hope we have one of our flings sometime in August where we can all get together and gear up for the fall season. We were working on some new products, but we put that on hold right now because the lab is down. And right now the goal is to take on these new distributors, make sure we get the product in their hands. And once the product's there, they can feel comfortable with the product, get their questions answered. If they've had a team, put their teams together and do some conference calls and grow the business, and eventually be back in full production. But right now, I think the guys are doing a great job out there, and you guys have been incredible. Uh, as I said, we're happy to have you here. We want you to feel comfortable with us, and that you do have a family, and you have people that care about your orders and your customers, and we care about you guys. And I'm just, you guys got me all wired up because there's so much new energy coming into our company, and sometimes companies get flat or a slower growth because people are doing the same thing over and over again. And now you guys have brought some more growth into the company, so you've taken us up a notch, and that's exciting because you're excited that you found a home and you're here. And now it's just about finding all these other people that have lost their home, or maybe they're just not ready yet. Maybe they just got beat up so bad over this that they don't know. I know our online orders have doubled for the month of March. And that's because of you guys. And I believe it's a lot of your customers and distributors that want to test out one candle first. Well, I believe they're going to have the finest candle in America. And so I'm excited to hear the reviews and input, good or bad. We're always open for it. We're always looking to better our company. So stay tuned for some more neat products down the road. And again, I want to thank you all for believing in us after coming off a terrible situation and jumping right back on that horse for you guys. And I look forward to conference calls. If you have people that are on the fence, maybe looking, wondering, have questions, we can do those. And I promise to do more of these as soon as my hair grows back. We'll do another one. So keep your spirits up, stay safe out there, and let us know what you need. And as always, we appreciate your business. So we'll chat again soon. Thanks, guys.